For more episodes of the Games4all podcast, check out our website, www.games4allpodcast.com.
You can also follow us at twitter.com/Games4all, or check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Games4all podcast.
The Games4all podcast is brought to you in association with HostGator. For all your web host needs, check out hostgator.com. Hello and welcome to the Games4all podcast, episode 51. I'm your host Dan Young, and with me as always is my good friend
James Craigie.
Well done, that's a nice little Scottish accent you got going on there.
Thank you, laddie.
Don't call me that. So thank you for tuning in, welcome to the show, and yeah, we've got plenty of things to talk about this week. It's going to be an interesting show. We had our 50th episode last week.
Say that again.
That was pretty cool. It's good, it's awesome.
Yeah.
And we mentioned about our departure from iPage and the issues we've been having with them as a web page.
I think we touched on it
briefly.
briefly.
We did. We are now in the process, as we're recording this, in moving over to, as you may have noticed at the top of the show, HostGator, and we're very happy to announce that we are partnered with them now for our web hosting stuff. So that's good.
Not enough companies have alligators in the logo.
That's it, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. So I thought, perfect match.
Yeah.
Give them some props. So, no, we're excited to be with them now, and we're hopefully going to, work well together. It's all good. So
do good things.
Indeed. So we'll be plugging them a little bit. And obviously, while we're plugging stuff, our good friends over at the Underground Geek Network, they just put out their 12th episode this week, and talked about a lot of cool stuff.
Even dozen.
Yeah, and we some of the stuff that we're going to be covering today, actually, they spoke about, but it's always good to kind of fill in the details and that, so talk about PSN and things like that, and which we're going to be mentioning later, and
we mention it every week.
I know it's becoming a thing. The Smallville finale, things like that, and just really comic books and anime stuff. It was a good episode, and so check them out, undergroundgeeknetwork.com. So usually we do what we've been playing.
Yeah. What have you been playing?
But this week we are going to do what we've been playing.
Okay.
Worried you there, didn't I?
Yeah, I was a little bit scared.
Okay. Game that comes out today.
Yep.
LA Noire. I've been playing it.
Awesome.
Yes. So
I've only just got my copy,
yeah,
so I haven't played it yet.
I've had a few hours. I've not played much. It's, for anyone that doesn't know, it is basically a detective story, told in a very kind of new way, I guess. It's from Rockstar Games.
Yeah. And
Team Bondi, depending on...
Bondi.
Yeah, I've heard it said both ways. What's interesting is that, with Rockstar Games, you kind of know what you're getting.
Yeah.
You're getting a quality product. You're getting a game that's got a deep, rich story and well-developed characters.
Yes.
And you definitely get that with this. What you don't get so much this time around is so much of the open world stuff. It's not really a sandbox game. It's not really designed to be that. You can kind of... There is this world you can explore, but it's not really... the way you play it, it's extremely linear.
Yeah.
There are little side quests you can do, and it's, so you don't really spend so much time exploring and checking stuff out. It's more kind of...
I heard you're sort of limited by your role as a police officer.
Yeah,
and
a little bit.
You can't go around smacking people about because cops didn't do that. And
no, you are very much in control. Basically, you play a character called Cole Phelps, who's a war veteran, and it's set in like the 1947. Sorry, I was a little bit confused then. Set in the 40s, late 40s, and basically you start off as a beat cop, and you work your way up the ranks. That's pretty cool. And I've played a few hours of it, and it's very impressive. Obviously, the big deal about this is the kind of the facial mocapping, which is it's a brand new technique they've been working on and stuff, and it looks great, and it has at moments it is very freakish to look at, and how good it is. But
I was watching one of the behind the scenes videos things. It's got them actually recording the dialogue. Sat in a chair and they have
have a lot of cameras pointed at them and from different angles.
Yeah. And it's
so basically, capture the actor's performance from lots of different angles, and that way they're able to. And there's a lot of detail in the facial animation, that even down to wrinkles and just which is great because obviously part of this game being a sort of more of a detective story, like you have to be able to tell when people are lying and twisting the truth and things like that, and that is you can tell, and it's quite amazing, really. It's I like it. I like it a lot. It's very, very cool. There are still issues with it. I'm not going to say it's the best game ever. I mean, it's more my kind of game than like last year's Red Dead Redemption. I will get around to playing it at some point, but for now, this is my Rockstar game to play. I mean, for people who are, it's a Rockstar game, they're expecting like a GTA type thing. No, you're not going to get that at all. You do get into fights and gunfights, fist fights, that kind of stuff, and there's lots of chasing. There's gunfights in cars and stuff. That stuff's cool, but it's not very. It's kind of few and far between. It seems
like it's got more of an adventure game sort of bent into it, like you're picking up clues and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like solving the puzzle and everything.
Yeah,
through conversation and stuff, which it's cool.
Yeah, I mean the 360 version, which I'm playing, and you've got it on as well. Is it's 3 discs.
Yeah,
which is kind of it's cool. It's fine. Because at the end of the day, it's like a 30+ hour game, and you're really only going to change the disc every 10 hours. That's not going to matter too much. But obviously, for the lucky PS3 owners, it's on one Blu-ray. But I think it's one of the few games that these days have been designed for PS3, and then ported kind of to Xbox and.
Right.
So done that way around kind of thing. But originally, apparently, it's supposed to be like a 6-disc game.
Jesus.
When they originally planned it out, and then they realised that was just stupid. Which, yeah, it was. But
no, I haven't played a 6-disc game for however many years.
Exactly. But back to the game. It's... Like I said, I haven't played enough of it to form a major opinion about it. I mean, I have an opinion about it, but not, I want to be able to play more before I say a lot more about it. So hopefully next week I'll have, played a hell of a lot more of it, and
I'll be able to weigh in.
Yeah, because you've got, you've picked up, you haven't played it yet. So, but no, first impressions of it is very, very cool. I'm worried that I'm sure it isn't, but it does seem like it could be one of those games that is maybe a little gimmicky because of the one thing I was going to mention that for me is a little bit of an issue is that the facial animations are amazing, but the rest of the body. The way it's animated doesn't match. Sometimes it doesn't look as good.
I think the whole body is animated, but it's probably not as advanced as the facial stuff.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the two technologies.
I've seen stuff, and it doesn't look like their arms move the way the person moves.
The face moves fluidly and more natural, and exactly. The body doesn't. So that's kind of it's not that bad sometimes, but like there are moments when you notice it, and so. No, thumbs up so far. I mean, early reviews for it have been pretty good. As to be expected in some ways. I've got to be honest, Rockstar, they rarely put a foot wrong.
Yeah.
They have minor issues with their games and stuff, and but generally the game itself is solid, the story's solid, the characters are great, and
it's fun.
And it's just fun. At the end of the day, that's all you want, really, isn't it? It's
absolutely.
Fun. But I'm excited to play more. I really actually do want to finish recording so I can play some more, but definitely it's winner for me right now.
Cool.
So we'll be talking about it a bit more next week, but my first impressions are that it's pretty fucking cool.
Awesome. So you been playing anything else?
Fuck no. No, I haven't had the time. We've been working on some stuff.
Yeah. Well, you've been working on some stuff.
Yeah, redesign the site a little bit.
I've sort of been looking over your shoulder and saying, yeah, do that.
Yeah,
that's it. But
sound like a foreman or something.
Yeah. Well, no, a backseat driver.
Okay, fair. Right, so that brings me on to what you've been playing.
Well, my quest through the Assassin's Creed games continues. I finished the first one. I got onto Assassin's Creed 2. I'm kind of getting a bit of game fatigue, though. Well,
let's just put... I mean, for anyone who's listening, he hasn't listened before, this isn't your first time playing through these.
No.
Yeah, that's just...
No, this is my first time. I'm trying to get full synchronization on all of them, and just playing through them again in preparation, so it's fresh in my mind for when Revelations comes out in November.
Okay, fair enough. Okay,
but no, 2 I think probably is my favourite game of the series, but it's also the one that I've played the most. So I played through the first one once, and I've just played through it a second time and enjoyed it again.
Yeah.
I think I played through 2 a couple of times before, and this is me again going through it. And by this time now, I'm sort of, like I said, getting a bit fatigued, sort of almost had enough of it, but I will push on.
Yeah, well, I mean, at the end of the day, once you get started with LA Noire, I'm sure Assassin's Creed could take a little bit of a backseat there for a little while.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be a bad thing.
But no. But, you know, there's a whole lot of other stuff I want to play as well. But no, I will get back to it. I can't big up Assassin's Creed enough. It's just so much fun, especially the second one is just so good. But
like I said, I've mentioned before, I got part way in and I haven't played much more of it. So.
Oh, dude.
No, I know.
Also, what else I've been playing? New DLC came out this week for Mass Effect 2 called Mass Effect Genesis.
Alright, cool. Any good?
Well, before I get to that, what it is basically...
BioWare whore.
Yeah. Well,
Sorry, go
on. I'm trying to find a way of putting this without giving away my opinion of it.
You like it?
Too quickly.
It's good.
When the PS shut up.
Go on.
When the PS3 version came out, obviously you weren't able to play the first game, so they released like a little digital interactive comic thing, so you could do the decisions and all that. It's made by Dark Horse, who do like the current run of comics on the game.
Okay.
And it's a way of like recapping, telling you what happened in that. Well, that's now out on PC and Xbox 360.
Right.
So I picked it up and played through it. And you remember when we were talking about Mass Effect comics a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
I said how I wasn't a huge fan.
Yeah,
I'm not a huge fan.
Okay. Fair enough.
It's I don't know, it's just something about the artwork that seems off.
Okay.
And although the voice acting is the main character, Shepard, male or female, sort of narrating it, they kind of talk in a way that it's sort of the voiceover narration thing. Yeah, it puts me very much in mind of Harrison Ford Blade Runner, the original version.
Okay. Yeah.
Just doesn't feel right. And I suppose if you have no other choice, this is good, but to be quite honest, I'd much rather play through the first game again.
Yeah, I'm sure you would.
You
you have that option.
Yeah.
Some people don't.
And go through the comments. So not overly impressed. If you've got no choice or you don't have the first game, by all means, it gives you like a little brief intro, but it's not the best introduction to the story.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Well, I guess that concludes what we've been playing. It's not a lot, but, you know, there's something new in there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're going to take a little break, as we usually do, and we're going to hear a little promo from our friends over at the Underground Geek Network, and when we come back, we're going to talk about this week's news.
Hey guys, this is Aaron.
And Van.
And Josh.
From UndergroundGeekNetwork.com. This week on the show, episode 12, I talk about PSN finally coming back up and Nintendo's 3DS eStore delay.
And I talk about the Smallville finale and all of the comics that tie into Marvel's Spirit Self storyline, all while trying not to hack up a lung.
And for some reason, I'm still here.
So catch all that at our site, UndergroundGeekNetwork.com.
Hello and welcome back to the Games4all podcast. You just heard a little promo from our friends at the Underground Geek Network. What do you think of them?
I like them.
Good. I do too.
No, they're awesome guys. They put out a great show.
Yeah, they do. Definitely.
They're good fun. I mean, obviously we talk to them on a social level.
Yes.
And they're good fun. Like they know their stuff. They're
It's
funny,
a fun, fun, informative show, and it comes out on a Monday, Tuesday, depending on when they can be bothered to put it up. I guess I don't know. A lot of hard work goes into the show, and you know you can tell they're passionate about what they talk about, and you know it's good fun. I love listening to it every week. It's great.
I'm proud to be affiliated with them.
Indeed. Okay then. Well, check them out. It's their website is www.undergroundgeeknetwork.com. I almost said our web address then. I don't know why I keep doing that. Sorry guys. And if you want to follow them on Twitter, it's twitter.com/ugeeknetwork, and you can search for them on Facebook, because I don't know their URL. I think it's a bunch of numbers and letters.
They should be on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
So.
Like us on there, and then click through. Okay, cool. So there's some news.
Thank you, Dan. Yes.
Shuffling papers.
Shuffling papers.
News?
Okay.
Yeah, go on.
News. PSN. It's no surprise.
What?
I think the word is well and truly spread now. It is up
Okay.
at last. Round of applause.
Wait.
Bring on the trumpets.
Did anyone notice? Either way,
Yeah.
when it went down, when it came back up again.
Yeah, well, it's back up. It's not back up fully. The store's still down, and
Okay.
that will be for like a little while. But at least like your friends list is back. You can play online.
Yeah, the important
your
stuff. The
trophy
people,
comparison,
yeah,
yeah.
the stuff people really give a shit about.
Yeah,
You
but
can
all-
change your password and your details.
Yeah, but apparently it can get exploited, so that all your details may be compromised. The change passwords. That's a bit of news.
So that's awesome. Well done, Sony. my hat's off to you.
But also,
Fucking hell.
yeah, it's all good.
Seriously.
Seriously,
I thought I did read something about this earlier, but I
Yeah.
didn't look too much into it. But
No.
Jesus,
But,
okay.
but by now I'm just happy that it's back. So I'm just gonna
Yeah.
push that out. But yeah, they've also given more details. We said they had the welcome back program.
Yeah.
They're offering stuff. They're now.
The ooh we fucked up program.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, well, they've now sort of given out details. They're putting up a list of 5 games, full games, not
Yeah.
demos or minis. These are full retail
Full
games,
games. Okay.
and
Got
you
ya.
can choose 2 of them to download for free.
Okay. That's all right. Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, I know.
Hmm.
Well, the games are you got Dead Nation, which is
Yes.
kind of like a top-down zombie shooter.
Yeah, I think I know this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infamous,
Cool.
Little Big
You
Planet.
just bought that.
I just thought that. Yeah,
Shite.
Little Big Planet.
You had that.
Yeah. Wipeout HD plus Fury.
That's cool. I like me some Wipeout, and Wipeout HD is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do worse.
Absolutely. And
Siren Blood Curse?
No.
No, okay.
also for US guys, they get Super Stardust HD.
Cool.
And for us here in the UK, we get Ratchet and Clank Quest for Booty.
I can't. Whoa, that's not good.
I thought you'd like that.
So, James, are you going to go on a quest for booty?
No.
It's cool.
I'm more of a breast man.
So, really? Okay, well, we're going off the tracks here.
Yeah.
It's cool that they're kind of offering something,
Yeah,
and it's a substantial something. I kind of figured it was just going to be like a load of shite,
Yeah.
you know, like
You
here's
see,
some
so
free
I
crap.
I think the biggest games on there, not new games, but probably Infamous and Little Big Planet 2, both of which I either got or have had. So I'm going to be going for Dead Nation and Wipeout HD. There's also some games for the PSP for those lucky few
Unlucky for you.
who have them. And they get like the Little Big Planet PSP and Mod Nation Racers PSP. So,
Yeah, I mean, once again, that's fairly cool.
yeah. And they also get the Killzone Liberation thing, a choice of those. I think that's probably...
Isn't that the third-person shootery Killzone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
It looks alright.
So I think if you've got a PSP, you have a choice of like 1 of each or 2 of one or whatever. Any 2 games out of that big list.
Awesome.
Also, everybody gets 30 days free PS Plus.
As they fucking should.
Yep. And for
Plus.
and for those of us who already subscribe,
Yeah.
basically it was all frozen when it went down, so you won't have got charged for the time that you missed out.
Sweet.
But we get 60 days,
Ah, nice.
so that's 2 months.
Awesome.
On
Well,
top of the
good.
12 plus 3 months that I paid for.
Excellent. Well,
So-
you're set then, aren't you? Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So I'm alright until probably like late next year. I'm good.
Cool. Well, now it's good to know that all these people that bought Portal 2 and Brink and stuff like that for the PS3 can actually play it now, so it's good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Though apparently, something I saw
Oh,
earlier,
no, James, don't. What?
Portal 2 co-op, you can actually play
Play
on your own.
Yeah, I kind of read something about that
Yeah.
earlier as well. It's pretty funny. Okay. Well, I'll go at that, actually.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah, let's not talk about the whole
that,
PS3 thing.
that's Sony. It's
We've
back.
Wrapped it up. It's done.
It's
up.
done. It's dusted.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to Microsoft.
Okay.
An Australian Xbox owner
Mm-hmm.
got an email
Oh, that's nice.
from Xbox customer support,
Yeah.
Xbox Live customer support. They said, "Oh, we've been looking."
Good
at-"
day.
Yeah, good day.
Go on,
Don't-
sorry.
don't. Just
No,
let me
no.
get through the
Yeah,
story,
I'll try,
Daniel.
I'll try. What did he say?
Right, I got an email from Xbox Live customer support
Yes.
saying, "Oh, we've looked up, and your model of Xbox will have, going to have problems running some games. So we're going to send you a new Xbox 360 Slim 250 gig."
Cool. This is to do because I know a little bit about this. This is to do with the new update that's coming up soon, isn't it? That
Well, I'll get into that.
isn't it?
Yeah, basically, this
Sort of.
whole thing was confirmed. This guy had a 2009 model Xbox
Mm.
with the 60 gig hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I might have a few of them knocking around.
Yeah.
Mm.
He's kind of like, "Oh, what is this? What is this?" But it has been confirmed on Twitter. They said, "Yeah, this has happened," and basically a slew of everybody says, "Oh yeah, I've got an Xbox from that year with 60 gig. Where's my PS Slim?" Turns out that it's only going to affect like some consoles in
Right.
that thing.
Okay.
I think the initial thing was it was the new update coming out would stop, meant that the console wouldn't be able to run the newer games.
Okay.
But apparently that's not the case. Apparently it's like an old update or something. The story has been updated and it is very confusing, and I'm not entirely sure I understand it myself.
That was a bit strange.
And I'm quite a bright fella. I may be slow of speech, but I'm thoughtful. And the fact
Yeah.
that I can't quite get my head around this means that it's way more complicated
It would
than it
make
needs
sense.
to be.
It would make more sense if it was to do with the update that's coming, and you know.
Because initially, when I told you about this the other day, we thought it must have something to do with the drives that are in there.
Yeah, 'cause they use different drives, don't they?
They
Yeah.
outsource all the drives for them. You've got like
Yeah.
the BenQ and the...
Uh,
you know all the drives.
do I? Okay. Yeah, they have different drives in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Yeah, no, they do though. Yeah, I guess presumably like some of them can't really be.
Yeah. This is what we
can't
thought.
handle the new disc or something.
This
That's
is
what,
what we
that's
thought.
what I thought. Yeah.
But apparently they've come online today and said, "Oh no, we've tested it out on all Xboxes. All Xboxes will be able to run the new disc format. This is something completely separate."
Oh, okay. All right, fair enough.
So
Well, like I say, when you mentioned it to me the other day, that's kind of what I presumed. But yeah,
Yeah.
Fair
I think a
dues.
lot of people did. A lot of people were hoping that they get free
Yeah.
Xbox
Well, yeah.
360 Slim.
Try your luck. See what happens.
But yeah, so that's not the case. But anyway, I thought that was interesting. Thought I'd throw that in there.
Yes. Yeah. So check your Xbox.
Yeah.
Maybe they should just say like put out a statement saying what to look for.
Well, this guy, he got the message in his email inbox.
Oh, they're letting you
So-
know. That's fair
So
enough. Yeah, good point.
check your inboxes.
Yeah.
You might get a free one for no apparent discernible reason that we can make out.
Yeah, we can't figure out why. Yeah, you might. It's like the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Really. It's like winning the
Mo-
lottery.
Moving on.
Yeah. Please do.
Gears 3 beta ended.
Yes.
Did
Yes.
it end spectacularly for you?
All right. Well, that is the other thing I've been playing, but we're kind of talking about it now because like
Yeah.
didn't really want to throw it in there. But
I think you're a bit bitter because you were forced to stop playing.
I played it up until the moment I was like
Booted.
Yeah, booted off the servers, and I was like, what the fuck? No. I'm not signed out of Xbox Live. Let's just sign back in again. Okay, let's launch the beta again. Oh, no, okay, I'm signed out again. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had a good time playing it. You know, I knew the last days were coming, so I thought, you know, screw it. Last weekend I was like, I'm gonna play as much as I can. You know, and you know, I played a fair amount, and my final thoughts are that, you know, I'm biased. Obviously, I am a Gears of War fan. That's not, you know.
That's not in question.
No,
That's-
of course.
That's a documented fact.
Indeed. No, I do like the franchise. Like, what can I say? You know, and I'm excited for September 20th when this game's coming out, and the beta is everything I kind of hoped it would be. It's you know, I'm not, you know, I like Horde, and I'm up for Beast Mode and things like that. That's the stuff I really wanted to, you know, I want to get my hands on, and obviously the campaign.
Yeah.
You know. Not such a big team deathmatch when it comes to Gears, but you know, I got into it. It was good fun, and you know,
And it gave you a chance to like see the engine running. And
indeed,
see
yeah,
how
and
the
it
game will
looks
play and everything.
the best it's ever looked, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to this game, and I feel lucky to have played it, and you know, it's not something I'm going to miss. I'm not going to be like, oh god, I can't play the beta, all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to. I now know that what I'm going to get. What I'm in store for on September 20th, and I think that's great. And it was a great beta. It was fun. It was a good, a good month's worth of had my arse handed to me, and it was good. It was fun. I enjoyed it, and it looked great. I kicked some chickens. It was brilliant.
Gimp.
No, I don't know what else to say that I haven't already said. It was.
You enjoyed getting your ass kicked.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. But they've also announced some more details about the Epic Edition.
Details, yeah. There's plenty of details. There's a
details.
There's a you get art books and shit, and you get
which is kind of a guilty pleasure of mine. If I see any
you'll
kind of edition with an art book,
no.
And, I can't afford this because I've seen the price of the Epic Edition.
Yeah, it's
and
ridiculous.
it is a bit pricey.
You get your own. You get your cog medal thing, and you get a statue of Marcus Phoenix, and it's extremely detailed and very nice, and it lights up.
Awesome. How tall is this statue?
I have no idea, but it looks decent size. It looks pretty cool.
If it's not 6 foot, I'm not interested.
You haven't got room for that in here.
I don't care.
Oh no, you shove it in the corner somewhere.
I'll put it out on the landing.
It's a coat rack. Put hats on it.
Keep the robbers away.
Yeah. It lights up and shit. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
Be a nightlight. Have a fun in the toilet in the dark.
Awesome. Didn't need to know. Okay, so no, it is for the fans. I am a huge fan, but I'm not that big enough to fan or nutter to actually go and buy it.
Or rich enough.
Or rich enough, even. Yeah.
If you had the money, if you had like
I
wads of cash,
I just fucking bought LA Noire, and I'm broke, so
If you had like wads
I'm
of
hoping
cash,
I get back on my feet for some Gears comes out, really.
fair days.
Yeah, but no, it's, if you have
Stupid money.
yeah, then I'm sure there will be people that buy this, but it is a little overpriced, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But hey,
You could just get the normal, the other collector's edition.
I don't know what's in that.
No.
I can't remember. You probably just get a.
There'll be stuff in it.
Yeah.
You won't get no statue, but
Nah.
there'll be stuff.
I'm just going to
in
buy
it.
the regular one.
Yeah, and same here.
That's got the
probably.
game. That
Yeah.
comes with the game and an instruction manual and the cover. And a nice green case to put it in.
Pre-order bonuses.
Beta.
Awesome.
But we got the VIP, so I didn't really need it in the end.
No.
But, yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Next story.
Yeah, because we're kind of like dragging that on a bit. Anyway, at time of recording last week,
Yes.
it was Thursday. There were rumblings of Modern Warfare 3,
Yeah.
and by the time the actual show went out, it had all been announced after we made some predictions, which were, I would say, even though they were very last minute,
I could take
shockingly accurate.
I could take the excerpt from last week's show and play it again, but I'd rather reenact it
Okay,
in slow motion
go on then.
to the Baywatch theme tune. No, I said pretty clearly. No, don't do it.
Darkness,
No, shut up.
afraid to step. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so we know the words to that.
My girlfriend likes it.
Whatever. So last week I said very clearly that Modern Warfare 3 was, obviously rumoured, but I said it's definitely going to happen. It will definitely come out this year. You've heard it here first. There's no doubt in my mind. I said if you don't think it's coming out, you're a fool, right? Because at the end of the day, everything, all signs point towards it. The following day we put the episode up, and it's just like a shit ton more information than we probably
Oh
needed.
shit! They've actually predicted it. We
Yeah.
better put all this stuff out. So.
Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff leaked. Various sites had everything from just like the not even just a general synopsis for the game, but like pretty fairly high level. Not quite, but almost as good. Like a high level of detail of what's going to happen, what you can experience. There was everything from artwork to new weapons and stuff. Literally details of new weapons. Pictures. There's so much stuff. And then it was leaked. Someone had obviously got their hands on it, or someone who works for it. Who knows? How these things work, but like somebody leaked it to a popular gaming site, and not ours. But like, you know,
Wackiness ensued.
yeah, no, the whole internet just blew up with, oh yeah, Modern Warfare 3 is coming out. The release date is November 8th.
Yeah, I think that's probably worldwide.
Yeah,
I would imagine it's a big enough game
dude,
to. Yeah.
the last like 3 games
Yeah.
have been the same day everywhere. So yeah, no, November 8th everywhere. You know, freaking. I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail. Obviously, we could, but you know,
There've been like
the information's out there if you want to.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to give away too much in the way of spoilers. We know. I mean, the following day after that, the Saturday, or the Friday night and Saturday, a bunch of teaser trailers leaked as well.
4 of them.
Four of them. Originally, it was just the American one,
Yeah.
which showed
New York.
Yes. And then shortly after, there was one for England.
Yeah, which showed London.
Indeed.
Which, of course, is what the entirety of England is made up of, according to the Americans. It is just London.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
With a bit of countryside on
There's
the
a
outside.
few hills,
Yeah.
a farm, a few cows knocking around.
Lots
Other
of
than
red phone boxes as far as the eye can see.
that, there's other trailers. There were just Germany and France, I do believe. So yeah,
Paris and I do believe Berlin.
yeah, absolutely. And so obviously this game's gonna take some places. You know?
Yeah.
And so it's interesting. There's a lot of details. I don't really want to. If you're a big enough fan of the franchise, you've probably already seen a lot of the stuff. The artwork leaked as well. That's something we spoke about last week. It's. I don't want to give away too much, because I've already read stuff and I'm like, well, now I know that, and. I don't want to spoil it for people. So if you really want to know what to expect on November 8th, then fair enough. Check it out. I mean, there's plenty of sites that have the stuff, but I'm not going to give you that information, to be honest. But there's plenty of details. Yeah.
Go search for it yourself,
Yeah,
you lazy
indeed,
bastards.
indeed. Yeah, do some work. Fucking hell. Right, what else we got?
But
you heard it here first. We said that shit last week, the day
Yeah.
before. Modern Warfare 3 official.
we are magic.
We made that shit happen. What can I say?
Fear almighty power. Anyway. Don't know where that came from.
If we had video on at the moment, that would have been so much funnier because you come with this little finger thing. It was like little fairy.
It's kind of
Little
like
pixie.
jazz hands, but pointed outwards.
That's Michael Jackson's Thriller.
Thriller.
What you're doing right there.
What I'm doing there.
Just imagine that.
Okay.
Okay. News. Fucking
Last story.
Some stories. Go on.
LA Noire. We touched on it briefly.
Le Noir.
LA Noire.
Yes.
Yeah. Apparently,
Well, I didn't touch on it. I played it.
we'll get into that. Apparently, lots of PlayStation owners are complaining that their PlayStations are crashing, freezing, and switching off.
Overheating. I do
Overheating,
believe.
yes.
Overheating. Do you know why?
Why?
Because they've only got one disc in there, and it's spinning around all that time. And if they only take it out and change it,
Give it a chance to cool
Get
down.
a chance to cool down. I'm just saying. No,
A lot of the initial blame went to the 3.61 firmware update, the latest update.
well, let's be honest. What else would you blame it on?
Well, precisely.
Knock them while they're down.
No, it seems like the logical conclusion. I mean, I'm no Sherlock Holmes, but like I said, I'm a fairly bright fellow.
You sure about that?
This is
Got it.
that's elementary. Oh, yeah, okay.
Go on.
But Rockstar have said, actually, no, it's not a fault with the firmware. It's completely our fault. It's the game that's
It's a
doing
dodgy
it.
ass game.
Yeah.
Sorry,
And
guys.
it's not just limited to the PlayStation.
No,
it
it
is
isn't.
happening on the
It isn't.
Xbox. Because what happened about 10 minutes after you started playing?
It fucking froze. No, actually, this is the truth. I didn't mention this earlier because this is one of my other gripes with it so far.
And
right?
you knew that this story was coming.
Yeah,
up,
and I
so-
didn't want to mention it until now. But I started playing LA Noire. I was like, this is good. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I like it. Whoa. It's froze. I can't do nothing. All right, turn it off. Fair enough. These things happen from time to time. Okay. Boot the Xbox back up. Sign back in. Try and play again. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Good.
It pretty much it lasted another 2 minutes, past where I got to, and it did the same thing again.
Oh.
And I was like, oh fuck, what the hell's going on here? So basically,
You got a workaround.
I have a workaround. Install the fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my advice is, if you go out and pick up LA Noire today, or if you've already got it, just install them discs on your free. If you got it for 360, obviously, you know.
If you don't have a big enough hard drive, maybe just install one disc at a
Yeah,
time.
obviously. I mean, I'm personally just going to install the fucking lot, and you know,
You missed a
run-
250 gigabyte.
Yeah, run with it. Do you know what I mean? And then no, but like it's you know, it worked for me, and I didn't have no problems with it. And apparently, people have been having issues like they've got quite far into it, and they get really pissed off with it.
Yeah.
And then there are other people who haven't had the problem at all. So it's very strange.
Yeah.
But
Well-
yeah, I've had it done twice, and then after that, I installed it, no problems. So
Yeah. Like I say, so 360 owners, if you install it, that's fine.
it worked for me.
PlayStation-
I can't say it would definitely work for everybody else, but I'm saying that worked for me. So
Yeah.
maybe give it a go. See what you think.
And PlayStation, they normally have you're forced to install certain portions of the game anyway, but in a lot of games they have like a
The
optional.
installation Nazis.
Yeah, they have like an optional one where you can install more of it. I've got it on a few games. I don't know if this game has it, but if it does, give that a try.
Yeah,
Might
sure.
help.
I mean, I'm sure there's things you can do, but I mean, you know,
There'll probably be.
it's a bit of a it's a fucked up thing. You know, you don't expect it, but I'm guessing it'll be patched or whatever. I mean, I don't know. I mean, as far as PS3's overheating, that's quite. I mean, that's what I read. So
Yeah.
I don't know. How do you stop that from happening with a patch? Or do you?
Massive recall, 3-year warranty program.
Apparently, it's only really affecting older PS3 models. I guess the fats, not the slims.
Oh shit.
That's alright. You got on 360. What are you worried about?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's fair enough.
Okay then. Well, is that it?
That is it.
That is the news. So
That was kind of a meandering,
yeah,
kind of
we
slightly
drilled a little bit.
elongated
Yeah.
walk through this week's news.
Indeed. Well, hope you enjoyed that. Because we're going to have a quick break, and when we come back, we'll talk about this week's releases before buggering off. Hello and welcome back to the Games4all podcast. Yay!
Yay!
I don't know, I just did that. So, there's games coming out this week. Well, no, LA Noire comes out today, doesn't it?
Yes,
Indeed. I've played some. I like it.
I'll be playing some. after we
Despite
finish.
obviously the issues we just spoke about, you know, it's a good game so far. I mean, you know, like I say, for most people who've played Rockstar games, you kind of know what you're going to get, but you know,
This is something a bit
it is a
different.
little bit different, but yeah, you know. And like I said, still issues with it, obviously, but you know, I think overall it could be another contender for Game of the Year. I mean, obviously, Red Dead Redemption was hugely popular last year. It won a lot of awards, and you loved it because it had cowboys
Yeah,
in it. And we're just kind of reminiscing back to episode 1 here.
I was actually playing it during episode
I know
1.
you were. It's crazy, and it's funny because they kind of do release games around this time of year, around May.
Yeah,
You know, so seems like the
you
time
get
of
like
year.
you get like
You get the slowdown and
the overspill from the holiday season, then you get sort of like the spring releases,
yeah, and then they bring something out, and it's like, oh, you know, I just wasn't that. It's not that Red Dead didn't really appeal to me. I just kind of never really found the time for it. You know.
Yeah, you did have a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean, I was playing a lot of other shit too. I had so many games backed up by then already.
Setting up a podcast.
Well, yeah, it's kind of a big deal, you know.
Yeah.
It's a lot on my plate, you know. So, but I'm hoping I'll get quite a bit of time in with LA Noire, and it's out on 360 and PS3.
Try installing it.
If you can get it to work.
Yeah.
If you can stop it from freezing and you know stuff.
But
so
persevere, it's worth it.
no, you know, yeah, no, I'm having fun with it. I will report back next week and give my further thoughts on the game.
And I'll weigh in myself. I
Indeed.
think I've already said that.
Yeah.
Never mind.
So that is pretty much this week, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we're hitting the slowdown now. We get the
Yeah.
slowdown, you get E3, you get all the cool news, and then eventually you get games coming out. You know, it happens.
Giving me a chance to actually play through some of my games.
Yeah, I mean, I know there are still some releases set for the next month or so. Like
Yeah, you got Infamous 2.
and Duke Nukem, Infamous 2, things like that. So there's stuff on the way around the corner, but you know, but next week.
Got Dirt 3.
Cool, right, goodbye. Dirt 3. Yeah.
Dirt, they weren't that bad.
No, the first one was pretty cool. I never really played the second one.
I heard the second one was also cool.
Oh, right, awesome.
But it was kind of like the whole future of it was in doubt after
Colin McRae.
After
Yeah.
Colin McRae.
Yeah, sad news. No, what?
Yeah, it is sad news.
Yeah, what are you laughing at?
No, I don't know.
You heartless
I
motherfucker.
know.
Oh,
It's just the irony, but I can't say it on air. If I do say it,
do you know what? He's
cut it
doing
out.
donuts in his grave right now.
I know.
Anyway,
It's just, you're a rally driver. Rally's probably the most dangerous car racing there is, yeah?
yeah, I know where this is going, James.
You're a rally driver. You're very successful. You do a lot of crazy driving and all that, yeah, for a living.
Mm. That's what it says. That's what it says on his CV. I do a lot of crazy driving and that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then you have a helicopter crash
yeah.
in your
It
house.
happens to everybody at some point.
What, everybody has a helicopter crash?
That's why I'm never going in a fucking helicopter. Are you mad? No, but yeah. Anyway, Dirt 3 comes out. My thoughts are pretty much that, I don't have much of an opinion on it.
I think
It's another racing game. It's like a rally. I mean, that kind of stuff I used to like, but, at the end of the day, if you've gone out and bought something recent, Portal 2, Mortal Kombat, Brink, Annie Noire, are you going to be buying this? I don't see this doing that well. It's, is this made by Codemasters?
I think so.
Oh dear. They do a lot of these. Oh dear. They do a lot of these one word racing games. Grid and stuff.
Track.
Tire. Exhaust. Whatever. Anyway, they do.
Blancmange.
I'd play that. So no, like. Where did that come from?
It's just
Oh,
single
Jesus.
words.
Okay, cool. So, right. So anyway, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed playing what I played of the first game, but never ran to the second, third. I just don't. I played a tiny bit of Shift 2 recently, and that didn't excite me too much. I imagine I'd probably have a very similar experience playing Dirt 3. So it's going to appeal to people. People will buy it, I'm sure, but there are other games out. So I'm just saying. I mean, and Shift 2 isn't. It only came out like a few months ago, so
Yeah.
seems a little bit.
And you got Hot
know.
Pursuit a little while before that. So.
Yeah, I mean, do we need another racing game right now? Probably not. I'm just saying. Anyways,
I could do without it.
at the end of the day, I'm sure people who are a fan of the franchise and the series and probably will pick it up and buy it and probably will enjoy it and probably will like it, but it's not for me. But hey, it's out on Xbox 360 and PS3.
And it's released on Tuesday.
It's on released on Tuesday.
The 24th.
Madness.
I know.
How does that work?
Well, if you're in the States, this is probably pretty normal, but this is slightly odd for us here in
We
the
get
UK.
games on the Friday. Up becomes down. Kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah.
Cats and dogs
No, they-
living
no,
together.
that's right.
Mass hysteria. No. Normally, sort of Tuesday releases mean that they're worldwide releases. And that's normally set for like the triple to quadruple A titles.
Yes. Dirt 3 ain't one of them.
Well, it might be. Maybe we're just not in the loop. Maybe we're not as cool dudes as we think we are.
Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's a Codemasters game.
True.
So, anyways.
Oh, come on.
No, not that. No, not this.
Fantastic Dizzy was awesome.
Yeah, no, dude. Back in the day, Codemasters made some good fucking games.
Didn't they do the old Micro Machines?
Micro Machines, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
No,
dude.
that's what I'm saying, right? The Snap to now, Codemasters, UK company, not making some great shit. It's all racing games and stuff, and fucking Operation Flashpoint Red River and stuff. Just saying.
Should we go?
Yeah, we should leave. We're sorry we've embarrassed everybody. Okay, well, thank you very much for listening to the show. It has been slightly random, not quite gone according to plan. But we had fun nevertheless, and hopefully you did too. Thanks for downloading, and you can check us out. www.games...
We don't need to do all this anymore.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Do we?
It's fine, yeah. www.games4all.podcast.com, and, yeah, just check us out on there. The site might be down for a little while because we're in the process of transferring some stuff over, but we've also got Facebook and Twitter. Those details are coming up right at the end of the show. So, thank you very much for listening. Have a great weekend, and, if you're going to pick up Date Free and you've got an opinion about it and you want us to know about that, then podcast at Games4all.podcast.com. Why not? Thank you again. Are you going to say goodbye?
Goodbye.
All right. See you later. For more episodes of the Games4all podcast, check out our website, www.games4allpodcast.com.
You can also follow us at twitter.com/Games4all, or check us out on Facebook, facebook.com/Games4all podcast.
The Games4all podcast is brought to you in association with HostGator. For all your web host needs, check out hostgator.com.